All right, guys, welcome back to Above Ground World News. We are live. Hopefully the stream will run a little better, getting a later start tonight. Be talking about the mega earthquake swarms and earthquakes and all kinds of crazy stuff. Let me get this thing to pop up. I don't know if this thing's refreshed. I don't know how to refresh this thing. I'm trying to get to refresh, but you can see we can't even get all the quakes that are going on in California hardly to go on one screen. Now, I thought there was a bigger quake that just popped off a few minutes ago, like a 7.1. Let me go ahead and go over to the USGS, and we'll come back into this here in just a second here. Let's try to get this to load. Let me change scenes. Now I'm going to take you back to some of the things that possibly could be going on. And it all stems back from a couple years ago when I was looking at this side of the planet. So yeah, 6.9, when was that? 7.6. So that's today. So let me click on that, baby. Same spot, or is that a little bit south of the swarm? Let's check that. Yep, back in Ridgecrest again. So yeah, man, let me get this map where I can read it a little better. I want to have the terrain and all this stuff on here. Then we can zoom down in on this thing. I mean, we got a mega swarm going on. I'm going to show you what I think it could possibly be. I think it's magma on the move. So heads up, everybody out there, in case something crazy goes on. Let's jump into a couple of these articles here. California could be hit by a bigger quake within days. Well, it just hit. Powerful aftershocks. Hopefully these are not foreshocks for the big one. In the earthquake warning app, they had failed to send out alerts. I forgot to mention that yesterday. Well, I'm sure we're going to be getting some more footage of all this stuff. So what I wanted to look at is look back here. Now I was checking into this back in 2016 when we had this mass methane leak that leaked out of the west coast. I'm going to show you that. But they just discovered back in 2018 240 cubic miles of magma was just discovered beneath California's supervolcano. Did anybody know about this? So yeah, and this is right there in the same area. And back around the same time, well, this is in 2015, the geologists unveiled a new map of the magma system under Yellowstone. It is way bigger than what they thought. So but what this brings me back to is back when I did this video back in 2016. Now you guys know we covered the earth null, and since I made this video, they've scrubbed quite a few of my videos on this, especially the ones where I rebutted NASA. NASA tried to explain this, that it didn't happen, but it did. People got sick from this mass methane leak that happened back on the February 25th of 2016. And all my videos that I made where I found a completely different satellite that picked up the very same thing, the European satellite, they scrubbed them videos. I just went and tried to find all my videos on this, and they scrubbed almost all of them. All of them that showed the second satellite, it showed this actually happened. Let me play a little clip of this. Come out today. Central USA preparing for mega earthquake that could kill tens of thousands of people. Now I'm going to take you to a little clip of iPet Goat. I want to start right there. So right here in iPet Goat, we can see America has been torn in half. The flag has been torn in half. I'm going to take you to one more spot on here. Yeah, we'll skip that part. Let me get this what I wanted to show. So I mean, this is how bad it was, and this video just stopped getting views. It had 224,000 views back in 2016, and it hasn't went up. Like, it's all hidden. All this stuff is hidden. I was showing the U.S. naval maps and just tons of stuff on this, but this actually happened, and we followed it for days and days. And like I said, NASA come out saying it was a mistake, but it wasn't. I found a completely different satellite that showed this, and we followed it till it went all the way across the East Coast. If you go there now, if you go to the Earth Knoll now, this is what it looks like back here on the 26th, 25th. You can back it up. They completely deleted what really happened. I mean, it's nuts, man. The European satellite page, you can't even get to this. And hopefully I have the original video where I made NASA look like liars, and I got that video on a hard drive, so I'm going to try to find that. So these were all, you know, could have been precursors for what's going on now. I mean, I think it could be the magma is on the move. Now we'll have to go listen to Dutch or something on that and see what he's saying, because he's the one that follows these daily. You know, like we do the weather, he does the earthquake stuff. So yeah, so way back in 2016 this actually happened, and people got sick. I had tons of people tell me they were getting sick from it, headaches, nausea, all that stuff. Then NASA come out, because it went viral really fast, and then NASA came out trying to discredit the video, and then I made a video to discredit them, made a Snopes and Metabunk look like dumbasses. The mainstream media attacked us, and they all used the wrong dates. It took them a good 6 months before they changed this information. So let me see if the I'm gonna check the earthquake map and see if it's wow, it's just not refreshing. I don't know how to refresh this thing. I may have to restart the program. Maybe that'll do it. Nope, I think I got it now. No, still not on there. The 7 point whatever it is not on here yet. Let me close that out. I'll try to bring that back up here in a minute. So yeah, in case people didn't know, there's a huge magma chamber underneath the Long Valley supervolcano. It's been lying dormant for the past 100,000 years now. Researchers have gotten a clear glimpse into what lies below the Long Valley supervolcano, uncovering 240 cubic miles of magma sitting beneath California. It's important to start off by saying this absolutely doesn't mean there is any imminent danger. Look, these people don't know what the hell they're talking about. This earth has been changing throughout history. It changes its shape. It's, you know, all these land masses were supposedly together at one time. They're always on the move. All the plates are moving. We're going to constantly have mega quakes, mega volcanoes, and they're just not going to be able to hide this stuff. You know, it's going to be up to people here on YouTube to let you know what's actually happening. Anyway, hopefully I'll get all these links in the description, and we'll get back into the earthquake stuff here in a minute. Now, remember last night we were talking about Australia was coming up with this super vaccine, and they were going to test it in the United States. Guess what come out today? FDA approves super vaccine to launch by 2020. So it's like weird, man. Like every night we talk about something, they come out with something to like the next day coming out of the mainstream. And I dug up here, we have the Vaxxil's PDF here, and there's some really interesting stuff about this vaccine. You should be able to look up the ingredients and all that stuff. And this vaccine here is supposed to be for, where was that? Diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, I don't even know how to pronounce all this. Hepatitis B, invasive disease due to hemophilia, influenza. So this is like an all-in-one super vaccine. And I was down here reading this thing, and I couldn't even believe what I was reading. Let me get down here and see if I can find it again. You got tons of the adverse reactions, clinical trials. Now check this out. The safety of vaccines was evaluated in 6 clinical studies in which a total of 5,251 infants 43 to 99 days of age at enrollment received at least 1 dose of the Vaxxilus. 2 of these, study 05 and 89, were the, let's see, 05, 06 were controlled clinical studies conducted in the U.S. in which a total of 3,380 infants 46 to 89 days of age at enrollment received at least 1 dose. So they've been dosing up, 10,000 babies, infants, with this Tex vaccine. I wonder if the parents knew about this. At 15 months, another 294 children. Across 2 studies conducted in the U.S. among all randomized participants, 3,392 in the Vaxxilus group and 889 in the control group. 52% were male, 47% female. 4.5% of them were American Indian or Alaska Native. 3.5% were Asians. 9.3% were other racial groups. Most participants, I can't talk tonight, most participants, 81.8% were of non-Hispanic or Latino ethnicity. So wow. But a lot of people died from this, even in the tests. They don't tell you. I think they did tell me how many. But yeah, this is some scary stuff, man. This vaccine, this super vaccine, is some scary stuff. Don't be a test rat. Yeah, I know I read in here about it killing people and the side effects and all that stuff here. I'll post this into the chat if anybody wants to read this. Hey, thanks out there, super chat, much love out there. Thanks for helping us out. And here, I'll post this down in the description if anybody wants to read up on that and get the word out on that. We've had more people killed by lightning. What is going on? Yeah, I'm going to try to reload the earthquake thing here in a few minutes here, and we'll check the Twitter feed for damage and all that. 1 dead, as many as 12 injured in a lightning strike in South Carolina on the 4th of July. This is getting like ridiculous with these lightning strikes. We have animals, people, cars, everything. Yeah, we'll check the California quake here in just a bit, try to get through all these tabs so we can get them out of here. Anchorage just hit 90 degrees on July 4th. Now we know why they're melting the Arctic. And when I show you guys what's going on the worldview map today, it's going to blow your mind. So here they are pushing out the more earthquakes, possibly even stronger ones. We're trying to find out if these are precursors to the big ones. 7.1 is not no little one. Well, how do I get this crap off here? Giant heat dome over Alaska. Biggest earthquake. And yeah, here we need to And then we also had the hottest recorded on Earth was in a European satellite company. Let me get some of these closed down that we don't need. Oh wow, where'd that go? Okay, I still got it up. Okay. Almost through all these articles here. Update: all beaches in Hancock and Harrison counties now closed due to algae. Mississippi Department of Environmental Quality: the beach is not safe anymore. Look at all these beaches that are closed. I mean, that's a huge list right there. Toxifying the water, ruining the water aquifers, and all that stuff. Now 6.1 off the Wanda Fuca. Wow. All right, here, let me try to bring in the earthquake app back. Let me see if it'll update now. Give me a second here to get that going. And then we'll get back into this other crazy ass news. And we got some stuff going on up in Alaska that's pretty crazy, which I'll show you here in a little bit. So let me see. Oh yeah, we got it on there now. We got some earthquakes on there now. Let me change scenes. Make this bigger so I can see it. And wow, they're getting hit. The West Coast is getting hit hard right now. So look at that right there. That's a monster right there. We'll see what's that coming in at. Let me take some of these smaller ones off. 7.2. They're actually reporting it as a 7.2 right in the same area. So all them smaller quakes was that was just a precursor to this one. Now will it go bigger? Who knows? We could have some big aftershocks. Who knows if this is even the main event? But to me it looks like we got some magma on the move. And let me see if I still got the USGS side up. Let's put the man, that's a shallow quake, guys. That's really shallow, so we're gonna have to check that. Yeah, that don't look very good. All right, so let's go back to the, I'm gonna leave that running just so we can see. Let's try to get this thing to refresh. I'm gonna refresh this thing. Yeah, it all depends, man. A bunch of small tremors can still lead up to a big ass quake. And that's what I wanted to look at, is the seismic pressure. See, you know, if there's a push coming from somewhere. I haven't really had time to pay attention to all the quakes going on. We go ahead and put this on 1 day, all magnitudes. And then we'll get a really good idea of the swarm. So really we're not seeing, at least in the day here, nothing too monstrous to be pushing the pressure over. So we showed this last night, how this mega swarm up here, man, it's really got big. We're talking over 2,000 quakes. Wow, look at this. That is crazy. Look at that. It's in almost a triangle shape. Where's that super volcano? Is that right over here? Yeah, they delete quakes all the time. I'm going to kind of bop back and forth here just to see if we got that one over by the Wanda Fuca, unless that was the one the other day. Unless there's a new one that pops up here. I mean, we just had the 5.7 that was there off of British Columbia. I think that ended up, you know, it come out as a 5.9 or 6 something. I'm not real sure on that. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of time to pay attention to the quakes. Well, I never did change scenes for you guys, so let me get that back. so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, I remember just a couple weeks ago, we had the All-American Shakeout here in Missouri. They also did an Ebola thing. So here we are, man. Look at all these quakes. Look at this swarm of quakes. This has to be magma on the move, or some kind of crazy fault line mega movement. I mean, this is insane. Here's where the big one hit. Calling it a 7.1. What? Minus 0.9 kilometers. Is that above ground? It must be up on a mountain or something. Alright, what happened here? I wanted to get the coordinates and we could put it in on the oh man, I lost it. What the heck? Alright, hold on. I gotta bring it back out because I lost it. Alright, let me get this set back up the way I like it here, then we'll check it out and we'll check Twitter. Alright, so wow, we do got the couple right there off of BC, but yeah. California is getting blasted right now. I mean, just blasted with mega quakes. And if I put all magnitudes for one day, look at this map populate. How could that not be magma on the move? Look at this right up here, man. We got some definite crazy things going on here. Check out the shake map. Is it not loading yet? Or is it not working? That's more like a bomb blast, isn't it? 0.09, that's like up in the air. Why is this not working right? And then it keeps closing it out. What the heck? We gotta reload it again. Wow, this sucks. Yeah, there's going to be tons of aftershocks for sure. Let's see if I can get this thing set up how I want it, man. I don't know why it's doing all this crazy stuff. Probably a lot of people getting on here trying to find out what's going on. Let's put it on the largest magnitude first. Alright, I'm going to try to copy this and put it into Google Earth and see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and go to Twitter and type in quake. California quakes. And see what's going on here while we're waiting on the Google to load. Hey, thanks there, Carolyn. Much love out there. Thanks if I missed anybody out there on the super chat or the PayPal stuff. Much love. Yeah, we definitely keeps us going, man, because it's ridiculous what we get charged out here just to try to bring some news in, man. Wow, look at this shaking going on here. Let me. Wow, that's some pretty crazy shaking right there. Coming out of the casino there. Morongo Casino. Thanks there, B&O News, for posting that. Look, CNN calling it a 6.9 after a 6.4. All the mainstreams calling it a 6.9. Where are they getting their information at? Here we are. Here's a video of a swimming pool. Look at that, creating like pool tsunami waves. An Alaska earthquake. Here, I'll get up another Twitter feed. Is there one going on up there too? Here, I'll do that. I'll do a search for if there's an Alaska quake too. So you've had a 4.6 in Alaska. Wait a bit. From a distance, 7.9, 2002. So we got a few quakes going on there in Alaska. Nothing as big as what's going on here. Thanks out there, Bamboo. Much love. Thanks out there, David. All right, so 6.9. Wonder why the mainstream. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody sent me a photo that's gonna blow your mind about the road in Michigan. I'm gonna have to bring that up here in a minute. So tons of tweets coming out. Let's let that get caught up there. Let me see if I can find this. This is pretty crazy what I'm going to show you guys. If I can find it. Can't remember if I saved it or downloaded it. We had some rain bombs like crazy here in Missouri today. I mean, I'm talking monsoonal rains all night, all day. We got like 6 inches of rain. Mega flooding already going on still here. So I can't tell what that video is of. And not sure if I'm going to be able to find that. I'll say that for tomorrow, just because we got so much stuff going on. Tonight's quake originated, so they're all coming out of that same area. Anyway, man, heads up over there. Yeah, it's where the big land shift is. I'm gonna see if I have that picture. Hang on, let me see if I downloaded it to this folder. Let's gotta look here. Give me a minute here. Yeah, I forgot about it last night, man. It blew my mind when I seen that picture. I was like, holy crap. Oh man, it's not gonna show me the here, I just gotta search here for a second, see if I can find it. I may not have it downloaded. I thought I was going to, but give me a second. I'm looking through some pictures here. The thumbnails aren't showing up, so I just gotta cycle through them. Yeah, it's not in there. Shoot. Yeah, it'll take me a while to find that one. I'll find that one for tomorrow's show. We'll see what happens tonight. What the heck? Yeah, I'd move off the West Coast if you can. I'd do it. Is Bamboo out there? Can you feel that out there, Bamboo, if you're out there? So yeah, we definitely have it come in as a 7.2 on the earthquake app, and then we got a 5.2. And everything is kind of freaking out right now. All right, let me get the let's go ahead and go back to this map here. Put that on the satellite. Now we've had a 5.4 west of Cirrus Valley, California. When was that? 7.5. Okay, that was yesterday. So that's the way I got it set up here. So we got them two good size ones there. But look, you're not seeing any. Let me put this on the last 30 days or last 7 days. See what kind of seismic pressure led up to this. Yeah, it could definitely cause some dams to break, for sure. I don't know what dams, if any. This looks like it's in a pretty remote part. So hopefully it stays well away from the dams. There's probably a dam right there on that lake. Man, that's just insane, all them quakes. All right, let me, I was going to try to pull up the, uh-oh, what's this here? We recommend at most 2,000 quakes for your computer. Well, there's over 2,000 quakes right here. So it looks like these were all foreshocks for these bigger quakes. So I don't know where the mainstream is getting these 6.9. They always want to make these less than what they really are. So I wonder if this is the super volcano right there. Like, this don't have place marks or names or nothing on there, so I can't, let's see if I can bring up my, if I can find my Google 3D thing. I'll try to bring that up. I'll kind of go back and forth here, check the Twitter. See if we got, oh, here's probably a good video right here. And I'm going to try to find that, what I'm looking for while that's going on. So we got the Google Pro loading right now. So this has come out of Glendale, Arizona. So they got a little swaying going on. Not near the shaking that's going on there in California, but they're definitely feeling it in Glendale, Arizona. Now they're saying it's 10 kilometers deep, but when we looked at it, it was 0.09 deep. And let me look on the earthquake 3D. Yeah, it's not giving me the depth. It's really shallow though, that's for sure. Oh, now I just found the refresh button for the earthquake 3D. All right, we're gonna try to bring in the Google Earth here in just a second. I about got it loaded. Wow, now my now it's saying bad video settings on the YouTube channel. Yeah, we've got 7.2 when it come out off the earthquake 3D. mainstream is reporting a 6.9. And I'm trying to bring in the Google 3D here. Alright, so there's that. Now I gotta try to bring it in here. I gotta take off some of my overlays. And let me get here. Let me change scenes here. And I gotta add this in. Let me add source. All right, everything's kind of running really sketchy here. Uh-oh, I think I might be froze up. Oh man, I think I'm froze up, guys. I can't do nothing with the broadcaster. We'll give it a second to, there it goes, maybe. Alright, I gotta get some of these. I still got my overlays on here when I was trying to find the ignition point of the Paradise Fire. Look, you can see I overlaid where the ignition point of the Paradise Fire was on the Google Earth here. Trying to figure out exactly where the two explosions were. Let me go ahead and try to get this, take out that overlay image. Now we might be able to tell where everything is. So here's Ridgecrest right here. Now where's that super volcano that I went over at the beginning of the show? Wow, that's crazy there, Captain Tom. Well, we got a lot of the solar activity too. Man, I wish I wouldn't have closed all them tabs. Here, let me see if I can bring that back up. Excuse me there, guys. See if I can bring that back up for the beginning of the show. The where that super volcano is. So I gotta click my history here. I think I forgot to save all the bookmarks from the beginning of the show. So I'm going to have to scroll way down here and find that. Give me just a second here. About got it here. All right, where is that? Parts of. All right, it's got to be right in here. All right, where to go? Where to go? Wow, this is crazy. I just had it up at the beginning of the show, and I'm not finding it. Wow. So I had this article talking about where they found this new magma chamber last year under California from a supervolcano. And I'm trying to find that article. And it's like it's gone. It's like it's not in my history no more. I'll be damned. Alright, that's not working. Let me get this back. Like all my stuff is kind of freezing up. I think I'm gonna have to close this Google Earth down because it's not working the best here. Everything's kind of freezing up on my computer here. Let me get back over here. So no new quakes on the Earthquake 3D yet. All right, let me go ahead and show you a couple things while we're seeing what all else is going to develop. We had a 5.2. Look, they're reporting 7.1. Like I said, it came in as a 7.2 initially, but all of the mainstream are calling it a 6.9. So I don't know how they're getting their sizes. So I don't have, oh wow, I thought maybe I have the article still up. Hold on, let me look. Nope, I don't have it still up. All right, let me hit a couple more articles and then we'll jump back into whatever happens as we go. Here was an article that come out back around the same time as I was showing you that the massive carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide leak that come out of the West Coast. There was a controversial U.S. Armed Forces program may be capable of inducing droughts, fog, or disrupting communications and radar systems. The Indian government says U.S. causing global warming with weaponized antenna network. I'd have to agree with that. So I'm not going to get into any of them right now. All right, let me show you what's going on up here in Alaska. So they're under this giant heat dome. Yeah, I don't think it was the Bridgeport Cali supervolcano, but it might have been. So here in Alaska, check out these ships. Look at this super grid by tons of ships out here. So they all have moved from, there's still a few down here, but I've never seen a shipping operation like this up in the Bering Sea. I mean, there's tons of them right here, and it looks like they all launched off these little volcanic islands and stuff all at the same time, and they're going different directions. So definitely a bunch more bunker fuel being deployed. If we go back to yesterday, we can see they were all way down here, like a mass operation down here. So somehow through the night they've come all the way up, and they're all just going right off the Aleutian Island chain. I mean, they're all in a perfect grid. So it's going all the way out. So they're definitely doing some funky operations up here in the Bering Sea. So we're definitely going to be watching these guys up here. It looks like they're even up here off the Russian coast. Yeah, they're definitely steering the jet stream. Right now we're getting the flooding rains here in Missouri. I mean, we just been inundated again. We got mega flooded out again today. And I brought this over here to the ram slider so you guys can see this operation in motion, hopefully. My luck, it's probably not going to load again. Now I had this all loaded, queued up, put it on where we can see it now. It's not wanting to go. It's not changing the pictures. This is ridiculous, man. They're making it so hard to stream a show. Yeah, that's what it was. Long Valley Caldera. Thanks, Sandy, out there. That's the volcano. That's the super volcano under California. That an article come out saying they found a huge magma chamber under there. Yeah, it's in California. The Long Valley Caldera is in California. It's right in that area. Like I said, I had an article up earlier when I started the show, and now I'm trying to go back and find it, and it's like not there. It's not in my history. I'm still looking here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, it's like weird, man. It's like I can't find it in my history. It should be right here at the top. I just closed it out just a little bit ago. I'm still looking. Trying to get that to work. Trying to look for this link again. Man, it was like one of the last tabs I closed. And it's not here now. There's the article on Alaska. Oh, okay, I found it. Okay, let me bring this in here. So 240 cubic miles of magma was just discovered beneath California's supervolcano. Look where it's at. One of the largest supervolcanoes in the world sits underneath California, lying dormant for the past 100,000 years. Now researchers have gotten a clear glimpse into what lies below the Long Valley supervolcano. They uncovering 240 cubic miles of magma sitting beneath California. So the last supervolcano eruption was 760,000 years ago. Ejected hot lava, ash, toxic gas, and then I showed all the toxic gas that leaked out of the West Coast back in 2016. So let's find out where this is compared to where we're at. So let me click this. Oh man. Copy. I'm not going to bring up my Google 3D because it was like lagging out really bad. All right, so we need a map of this baby here. So hopefully they got us a map. There it is. Let's click this map. So that's by Mammoth Lakes. There's Mammoth Mountain. Can anybody out there tell me, is that where we're by? wonder if this will let me scroll around. I don't know. We'll try it. Oh yeah, it's not gonna let me scroll around. Okay. All right, I'm gonna probably have to bring back up the Google 3D, man. Let me see if I can get it to work this time. And we'll find out exactly where this place is. So we're looking for, let me bring this back in here. At least the stream's coming back. Let me get it, change the scene. Try to get this fixed up here. Alright, where'd my last place mark go? Alright, I'm going to have to go back to the USGS. Okay, so that's coming in now. Let me get this bigger. Wow, well, let me resize the box. Man, all my stuff is like running really crappy. I think they're spamming me or something, pinging me west of Vegas. So okay, so 100 miles is not that far at all. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's just like, oh, I can finally resize it, maybe. What is going on with my equipment here? Hey, thanks there, Plays in the Dirt. Much love out there. Look at this, man. It won't let me resize it. What the heck? Here, I'm going to close out the Earthquake 3D. Maybe that'll help free up some resources here and get me to get this up. So I'm gonna load this in here, and then if I can get it to work, then I'll load in maybe the overlays. But man, I don't know, this thing's just like freaking out here. I can't even resize it. Wow, finally got it resized. All right, so there's the volcano. Let me zoom back out. There's Mammoth Mountain. All right, and then we want to we got that. So there's the volcano. All right, let me get that going. Then I'm going to try to get the coordinates. Come on, what the heck? How come this stuff isn't working, man? This is ridiculous. Most people are posting junk crap on Twitter, you know, blocking all the good information we need. They're spewing out a bunch of crap. All right, yeah, all my crap is not working real good right now. Look at this, man. It's not a... Man, show me what I need to show here. It is, man. YouTube and all the alphabet agencies that are spamming my computer. You guys can kiss my ass. All right, let me get the coordinates. Finally, I got the coordinates now. Now, just looking at this real quick, maybe we can kind of see where we're at here. So we're on the right side of the mountain ridge. Oh, you guys can't see what I can. Okay, so yeah, the Long Valley is up north. Okay, it's right there under that lake. So let me get this. Let me see if I can put a place mark here. All right, we'll save that, and now I can add in the coordinates for the big earthquake. So that's a pretty good distance. It's about 150 miles southeast. All right, so we got that. We go back over here. So it's right there. Okay, so there's the volcano. I just see it. I see it when we get the scene changed here. All right, so here's where the super volcano is. Wow, is that chemtrails on there? Are you kidding me? We have chemtrails on this image right here. Them are chemtrails. We got two X's. Let me scroll in there a little closer and see if it'll come up still. I'll be damned. We got chemtrails right here. That's insane. Wow, look at that. A chemtrail right where we're looking. Right over the super volcano. Of all channels to find the chemtrail over the super volcano, look at it's drifting out. You know, wonder when that image was took. Does it show the image date? Here, I'm going to save this. Save image as. Alright, so we got the chemtrail over the super volcano. Let's just kind of see. Look, this whole rift zone could be moving. So you've had a 3.3 there in Valley, California. You've got a 3.7. And then, of course, you've had, you know, thousands of quakes down here. Let me click on this little picture here. So it looks like the magma chamber is roughly, you know, if this whole thing is 10 miles, it's probably like 3 miles, 2 miles. We'll see here. So it's definitely the width of the caldera. Yeah, I'll come on in the morning too, and then I'll try to get some updates through the night. I get up pretty damn early, so I'll try to do an update in the morning on this. So yeah, they're showing a huge caldera boundary here. So down by Convict Lake. I wonder if you could put the roads on here. I'm sure you can. Let me see if I can get the roads on here. That'll give us a... Look at that. That's right over... Almost all these are over the Naval Air Force. Naval Air Warfare, China Lake. Wow. That makes it even stranger. Wonder if they had some like test bombs go rogue. But look at the depth, 0.09 kilometers. Yeah, that's where she needs to be, a convict. We're not going to get political, though. That just starts too much stuff. We'll do that over on DLIVE or something where we can't get in trouble. How come it just can't give me the shaker map? Like, what's... There's no reports? Are you kidding me? There's got to be reports. Why can't I just click that and it takes me to that page? Like, they make it all like nonsense. Try this. I mean, like, what is this, man? I just wanted to look at the shaker map. Is this it? So this may take a minute to load. And this still hasn't loaded. Alright, yeah, maybe it has. Alright, let me show you this so I can close this damn thing out. I want to have this documented. And of course it's not going to load all the way. Are you kidding me? So I had this all loaded up to show you guys all the ship tracks that were going on up here. All these images were loaded already. And it's not going to show me. Are you kidding me? Man. Alright, we'll get into that tomorrow there, that part. So the shaker map thing ain't working. What is this? Nah. Undefined. Oh, because it was a minus depth. I bet that's why it's not working. That's pretty convenient. You make it a minus depth, and then they can, nobody can report it. Alright guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call this a show. Nothing I got here is working right. And we'll get into some of the stuff that I missed yesterday. We'll get into that tomorrow. Anyway, guys, yeah, I know they're tapping into me. Even though I got the blockers and all that crap, they're definitely pinging me right now. So we'll jump into this tomorrow. Maybe I'll change some stuff on the blockers and stuff, see if I can get a different kind of IP to go through all this stuff. And let's see, okay, alright guys, much love out there. Thanks everybody that helps us keep this operation going. Make sure you share this thing out. Make sure people subscribe to the backup channel, because you know they're gonna mess with us. Anyway guys, much love. Be safe over there on the west. Alright guys, much love out there. Let's rock out a few songs here.